All right, everyone, stop scrolling for a second, because this might just be the most badass family SUV Toyota has ever built. The brand new 2026 Toyota LandCruiser 300 Hybrid. It's rugged, it's luxurious, and for the first time ever, it's gone partially electric. This isn't just another refresh. This is Toyota redefining a legend for a new era. So today we're going to find out, has Toyota just created the perfect blend of off-road muscle and modern luxury tech? Let's jump right in. First up, that design. Toyota's taken everything that made the LandCruiser iconic, the toughness, the heritage, the no-nonsense stance, and evolved it for 2026. The front end looks bold and confident, with a squared-off fascia that screams presence. That heritage Toyota lettering stretches proudly across the grille, and those ultra-sharp LED matrix headlights give it a high-tech, almost futuristic stare. Down below, you've got a thick brushed aluminum skid plate reminding everyone that this isn't some soft luxury SUV pretending to be tough. This thing is tough. The hood has subtle, muscular creases that catch the light beautifully, and those black accents around the bumper and wheel arches bring in that rugged, off-road flavor. From the side, it's pure LandCruiser DNA. Boxy, upright, confident. Exactly what you expect from a proper SUV. The proportions are perfect. Short overhangs, long wheelbase, big ground clearance. The matte black cladding gives it a layer of protection and attitude, and those 20-inch alloys, they feel the stance just right. You can tell Toyota wanted this thing to look solid and capable, but not old-fashioned. The floating roof design, the integrated roof rails, the subtle shoulder line that runs straight from the headlights to the taillights, everything feels carefully balanced between functionality and sophistication. And then there's the rear, my favorite angle. Toyota absolutely nailed it. You've got that clean, symmetrical design with a full-width LED light bar slicing across the tailgate. The Toyota word mark sits proudly in the center, tying the whole rear together with this modern, minimalist look. It's a perfect mix of heritage and next-gen styling. Simple, solid, and instantly recognizable as a LandCruiser. The satin silver lower diffuser adds a premium touch, while the black bumper edges keep the tough, ready-for-anything vibe alive. Now, let's talk power. And this is where things get seriously interesting. Gone is the old V8 that's been around forever. Instead, Toyota drops in a brand new 3.4-liter twin-turbocharged V6 hybrid system. Paired with an electric motor, it cranks out roughly 450 horsepower and 480 pound-feet of torque. That's a big step up in performance, and thanks to the hybrid setup, it's also far more efficient. Toyota says it'll do about 26 miles per gallon combined, which for a body-on-frame, three-row SUV of this size is seriously impressive. The engine's made it to a smooth 10-speed automatic transmission, and of course, you get full-time four-wheel drive with Toyota's latest terrain management tech. Put your foot down, and the LandCruiser surges forward with instant torque from that hybrid assist. 0 to 60 in just over 5 seconds. For a full-size off-roader, that's quick enough to make a few sports sedans nervous. Step inside, and it's clear Toyota wasn't playing around with the cabin. This interior feels like a perfect fusion between luxury and durability. Everything you touch has substance. The switchgear feels chunky, the leather feels expensive, and the design is clean and functional. The seats are wrapped in rich brown leather, stitched beautifully and bolstered for long-distance comfort. The dashboard is wide and commanding, with a huge 14-inch touchscreen sitting front and center. The interface is snappy and modern, and yes, you get wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The steering wheel feels substantial, with all the right buttons and that classic LandCruiser badge sitting proud in the middle. The digital gauge cluster behind it is sharp and configurable, giving you everything from off-road readouts to hybrid system info. Move to the back, and the attention to detail continues. The seats are finished in black quilted leather with red contrast stitching, giving off a sporty, high-end vibe. There's a ton of space, even for tall adults, and Toyota's added little touches like rear climate controls, USB-C ports, and seat ventilation. It's the kind of cabin that feels just as home hauling kids to soccer practice as it does heading up a rocky mountain trail. But don't let all that leather fool you. This thing still means business when the pavement ends. The LandCruiser Hybrid comes with Toyota's advanced multi-terrain select system, adaptive suspension, locking differentials, and a low-range transfer case for serious off-road work. It's got up to 9 inches of ground clearance, can wade through nearly 700 millimeters of water, and its approach and departure angles mean you'll probably run out of nerve before the Cruiser runs out of capability. Towing capacity sits around 7,700 pounds, so whether it's your camper, your boat, or a small house, this SUV's got the muscle to move it. Now, let's talk money. The 2026 Toyota LandCruiser 300 Hybrid is expected to start around $62,000, climbing to just over $80,000 for the fully loaded GR Sport trim. And in that range, it's going up against some heavy hitters: the Land Rover Defender 110, the Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xe, and even the Ford Bronco Raptor. But here's the thing: none of them can match Toyota's legendary reliability, bulletproof build, and now hybrid efficiency. So yeah, this isn't just another rugged SUV, it's a statement. A modern classic reborn for a new generation that wants both adventure and technology. So here's my final take. The 2026 LandCruiser 300 Hybrid is the comeback we've all been waiting for. It's more efficient, more refined, and still as unstoppable as ever. It's the kind of SUV you buy once and keep for decades because it'll probably outlast everything else in your driveway. If you're looking for something that can conquer the desert, cruise the freeway, and still look like $1 million doing it, this is the one.